just juke it. Hitting my desk. I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Cleveland. To return, Jerome Ford. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Here he goes on the bootleg. Buying some time left. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
A tight end in motion now. 2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. He's running for it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Chubb here on 1st down. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now.
Set.
Watson looking to throw. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Chubb will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense up to the line fast. Chubb trying to run his way in. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Chubb. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. Gets this to Bateman. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's got a gain of 6 there. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Henry on 2nd, and he's brought down for a loss. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. They give right side to Henry. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Ravens pushing for points. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, middle. Report.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Sets a return, Nyheim Hines. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Watson. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Chubb running out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, middle.
Throwing again is Lamar. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
13. Hey, touch. Go ahead. You at X.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's Henry on the carry. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Into the hands of Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Henry running to the left. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Play action now with Jackson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. The Bats got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. On the return, here's Hines. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, 24.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can...
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive a gang. Straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had him shipping the Benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it, run it, run it, run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't feed with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it
time
back.
to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. They're hustling early, it's hardwired. Photo bezel, frozen neck or black attire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from... Round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. On 2nd down, here's Watson. That's for the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is exactly the Jerry Jeudy they thought they were getting when they went out and traded for him from Denver this offseason. Wasn't it, Mike? I mean, just can he be that reliable weapon in this passing game to just give a little juice to this Browns offense? And so far, the Alabama product, he has done just that as he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Michael Pierce there to meet him. They face 2nd down and 7. Shotgun snap to Watson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they...
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll go with the sneak. We will have a Ravens 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend, You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, he'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. His fullback releasing. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Listen. Hey, 59. 59.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Moore going in motion. Here's Watson now on second down. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. That goes for 58. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Quick throw, taken in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
They'll go for 2 as Watson brings the Browns to the line.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. Second down. Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On 1st down, Watson. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Browns. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back. Look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. Second and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete to Bateman. Ho-ho! And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big one for the Ravens. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup, He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a 3rd and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, for the Ravens field goal. That one is good. And the Ravens will cut the deficit down to 2.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime here in Cleveland, and the Browns are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.